Hi everybody, it's Fauzia. Welcome back to my channel. You might be wondering why I look crazy right now, okay? So it's a Saturday, my first day off. It's December also, happy December, but we're gonna fix all this. So today I'm gonna be filming a get ready with me / chit chat video. So I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna do a little bit of a light makeup look, and we're just gonna talk and catch up and see how everyone's been doing. So get ready guys. So let's move a little closer. So I didn't just wake up. I woke up pretty early today. It's about maybe 1 o'clock right now. Like I mentioned earlier, it is a Saturday. I haven't been on YouTube much. I did post a video, I believe about a month ago, but you know, I had the day off, I had time. I decided why not film something for you guys and just kind of give an update about what's going on, what I've been up to. Anyways, so I'm gonna start with just putting on some lip balm. My lips feel really dry right now. So I took a shower and I washed my face. It still feels a little bit dry as well. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that I am an advocate for using natural products, natural oils, especially for, you know, our skin and our hair. I am just gonna put a little bit of shea butter on my face just because of the dryness, especially where I have issues with dry spots, which is usually around my mouth. I don't know why, but usually around this area, my skin just tends to be a little drier than usual. Of course, my forehead has no issues ever, as you can see. First things first though, the hair. Let's get into it. I'm going to start by just putting some moisture in this hair. I don't know if you guys have ever used this kind of hair before, but it's just kind of like a water wave, you know, deep curl hair. So you put water in it, it's super curly, it's very natural. As you can see, you can't even tell that it's my hair knot. This is a quick weave, or a quick wig, should I say. It has no lace, as you can see in the front. What I've been doing for the past couple of months has just been washing my hair, treating it, moisturizing it, braiding it down, and just leaving a little bit of hair up front. So this is my hair, as you can see at the top. And the wig comes with like combs that you just comb in, and you could leave a little bit of leave out. Obviously it has to blend with your natural, you know, texture and your natural color, just so it looks more natural. And this one was perfect. I got it from the beauty supply store, Chloré. If you are in the GTA, then you know where that is, and every girl goes there for their hair products. So I got this from Chloré, probably, I think this was during the pandemic. It was about $180, super cheap, obviously 100% virgin human hair. It literally is the most gentle hair, super low maintenance. You don't need to do much, you just need to wet it, you need to keep it obviously moisturized, or should I say hydrated, so it maintains its natural texture. So what I'm doing now is I put a little bit of conditioner and a little bit of oil in that water. I also bought that spray bottle from the same beauty supply store. So this is pretty much my routine in the morning if I'm going out. I've been wearing this wig pretty much every day, y'all. It's so easy. I haven't really been in the mood to like worry about my hair lately. Surprisingly, it has been growing. So it's growing, it's healthy, probably because I'm not taking it out every day. I'm not brushing it out, I'm not combing it out, I'm not flat ironing it. So I haven't really put any heat in it. You can see already from just putting a little bit of water, this is what the hair looks like. So kind of just want to brush this out, brush the curls out a little bit. And this scrunch it up with your hands. Put a little bit more water in there if you need to. I need a little bit more on this side. As you can already tell, look at the difference. So dry, wet, all it needs is a little bit of water. It's perfect. It is so easy and so low maintenance. So if you are looking for a quick wig or just something that doesn't need a lot of work, it doesn't need lace, it doesn't need got to be glue, it doesn't need anything. You just have to plop it onto your head. You need a little bit of water, maybe conditioner, some oil, a brush, and voila. So I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, now that that is done, you can see that the hair just pretty much comes to life. It's softer, it's more moisturized. You can see it's hydrated. It feels good. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see what I'm done with that. I would just put a little bit of product. So you want to put a little bit of leave-in conditioner into the hair if you have any. I mean, this step is not mandatory, but I just find it helps keep the hair more moisturized throughout the day, and it locks in some of that water, so you don't want it to like dry out. And sometimes it will still get like fluffy if it's wet, but that's also a look. But you know what? I want it to stay hydrated today. I want it to stay kind of moisturized. So I just put a little bit of product in there, just kind of use it, scrunch the hair up. It doesn't have to be too much. It could be a couple drops of like coconut oil or like hair serum, just anything that's gonna keep it shiny, anything that's gonna keep it moisturized, because this hair, it is human hair, so it does dry out pretty fast. Like, look at that. And I just wet that up. So I'm just gonna, a little bit of water in the front here. Okay, just adding a little bit more water. Of course, you want to wear something that you don't really care about. I sleep in this t-shirt. It's one of my favorite t-shirts, but you want to make sure that you're not really dressed up when you're doing this part. So now that that's done, usually I will take my hair toothbrush. Ladies, don't lie, you know we all have one, and just use it to blend in my leave out. So now that the hair is taken care of and I no longer look too crusty now, we're gonna get into the makeup. As you know, most of the world is still on lockdown from COVID. I live in Canada, I'm in Ontario to be precise, and I think how the government is doing it here is that different cities and different regions are in the color code system. So if you're red, then you have more cases. My area, we are kind of in the good zone right now. Where I work, however, in Mississauga, work is closed. I still have to go to work, but we're closed to the public for now. But for the most part, where I live in Oakville, restaurants are still open. People can still go out and eat. They are just limiting, I guess, the amount of people that can come into restaurants and sit down. I mean, it's weird. It's weird. It's 2020. I know not everybody likes it. But, you know, this is just our reality right now. This is the reality of the situation. Of course, the numbers are still rising just because people aren't really paying attention to the rules. They're not wearing masks. Some people are still not social distancing. Guys, if you want to get out of this, we have to be careful. Like, you have to follow these rules. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands. Let's get into the makeup look. So as you guys know, or not if you know, but if you follow me on Instagram on my beauty page at Flair for Beauty, you know that I am in love with my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the shade 430. Of course, this is the Pro Filter Matte foundation because, like I said, forehead stays oily. So I love to use a nice matte foundation just because it just keeps my face looking nice and fresh without giving me that dewy look. I don't need any more added moisture into my face. If you are prone to dry skin, then maybe try the hydrating foundation instead. For now, I'm sticking with the matte one. So I'm just gonna I use a brush, by the way. I'm not a sponge girl, okay? I don't know if I'll ever be a sponge girl. I've tried it and it's just not comfortable. Like, that's the thing about makeup and beauty that I love. You just have to do what works for you. So the sponge situation, it might work for some people, but if it does not work for you, it's okay. Like, do what works for you, sis. Brushes are my absolute favorite. They're easy to use. They spread the makeup quite evenly on my face, and my makeup just comes out looking flawless. I'm just gonna add one more pump. Oh. All right, so I'm just kind of making sure that the foundation is evenly distributed around my face. This is why I like using a brush, guys. You know, do what works for you. You just kind of want to spread it all out and make sure it's nice and even. So I usually don't use concealer every day, but for the sake of this video, I am going to use some concealer just because I definitely have bags under my eyes from just, you know, early mornings, late nights. I think I stayed up last night just watching movies. I have no excuse. But where's my concealer? So I found the concealer. I am in love with this concealer. It is from L'Oreal Paris. It's called the Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. It is absolutely amazing. Sometimes if I don't want to use any foundation, I will use this concealer literally just like on its own. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that underneath my eyes and blend it in. I need my brush. I'll be right back. I'm back for the second time. Oh, shaky camera. Anyways, so got the concealer and I'm just gonna put that under my eyes, and got my trusty concealer brush. I'm just gonna use that to blend it in. So guys, lately, I don't know, I haven't been on social media much. I took a break from Instagram, just not even like an intentional break. Do you ever feel like you go on Instagram and there's just nothing interesting going on? Like, other than, you know, people showing off their outfits. I mean, I love going on the Shade Room. Lately, it's kind of been slow news. Nothing interesting has been going on. And then you just kind of feel like you're wasting a lot of time just kind of scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So that's how I've been feeling lately, I think in the past like month. So I kind of just decided to take Instagram off of my home screen, which is a really cool feature that I didn't even know you could do. I have the iPhone 10 and I think I went in to try and like delete the app, but then it gave me the option to just like remove the app from my home screen. So instead of deleting it completely, you just remove it from your home screen. So you're not like seeing it every single time when you go to check your email or you go to respond to a message. So it's there, but it's not there. And so that's what I did. And honestly, my screen time is down to probably like 2 hours, if even up to 2 hours. My screen time has reduced considerably. And I appreciate that because, you know, it is the end of the year. I know a lot of people have goals that they want to accomplish. A lot of people have things that they, you know, wrote down that you want to visualize, that you wanted to manifest before the end of the year. I also have mine, and I just kind of felt like being on Instagram all day was just not really helping me accomplish those goals, if you know what I mean. Just, you know, looking at other people's lives, looking at what other people have, as opposed to actually focusing on myself, writing down my goals, working on getting those goals accomplished, and just putting in the work and actually being productive with my time. Of course, Instagram is a part of, you know, people's daily lives, and a lot of people make their livelihood off of the app. But as of now, I don't make no money off of Instagram. So I was just like, I need to take some time off, refocus on my own goals, especially towards the end of the year. I don't know if it's because I'm a Virgo and my birthday is in September, but around my birthday, September, October, November, December, those months I get so much momentum, and I just get into this, like, you know, beast mode where I'm just like, okay, check off things off my list, check things off, just kind of being productive and getting stuff done, and just kind of working, you know, making, you know, those financial goals for next year, just setting the energy, because I always like to set the tone energy wise for how I want to go into the next year. So I usually will start like 2-3 months towards the end of the year, just so it's not like wake up January 1st, new me, new you. No, new me, new goals, new ambitions. No, you want to start to practice those feelings. You want to start to practice those thoughts and habits. You want to set it into motion before January 1st, like before the year actually comes around. You know what I mean? So I've always felt like that was a more realistic way for me to do it. And I've been doing that for the past couple of years, and it's worked so far. You know, everything doesn't always go as planned. Obviously, but I find that works better than just starting the year fresh and just being like, okay, now I'm gonna do everything I need to do. No, take the time. Usually, like I said, my birthday is September, October, November, December. So those 4 months, I just kind of isolate myself, not from everybody, but sometimes from social media, sometimes from just friends and going out and all of that stuff, just so I can really just focus on what I need to do. So I haven't really been in touch. I haven't, you know, been on social media. I haven't been keeping up with everybody. I've talked to a couple of my friends here and there, haven't spoken to some. It happens, you know what I mean? I mean, for the most part, we're all in our late 20s and everyone's working. Some friends are moving countries, some friends are in relationships, some friends are like starting businesses. We're all working, so it's like you kind of just have to focus and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty about it. I also try not to feel guilty about it if I call and they don't pick up right away, or they're like, you know what, let's talk about it another day, or I'll call you back later. You can't be upset about that kind of stuff. Like, we're all adults, we're all grown-ups. People have responsibilities, and the more, I guess, you prioritize your own, you start to give people a little bit of slack, or cut people a little bit of slack when it comes to things like that. But anyways, moving on, now that the foundation is set, I usually use my LA Girl, I think LA Color Pro Concealer something powder. Not the concealer, the powder, which I'm obsessed with. Also get it from the same beauty supply store. It's a super mattifying powder, and it just brightens up my complexion. Like I said, it's been a pandemic, and I just have not had the time. Actually, I've had the time, but I haven't really wanted to. I haven't been to the mall, so I haven't, you know, stocked up on my beauty products. So I am out of that powder. So because I'm out, I'm gonna be using my old one, which is my MAC powder I have right now. So I'm gonna use it just because I ran out of my favorites. I'm sorry, MAC. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder on my face just to kind of set the concealer in. So especially underneath my eyes. I did come across this new brand. I was actually at Shoppers Drug Mart the other day and I came across this new brand. I think it was called Vasanti. I did look it up. It seems to be a beauty and cosmetics company that was founded by three sisters, either 2 or 3 sisters. I think it's Canadian owned. So it's a Canadian makeup line. It seemed to have a bit of a range because I'm looking for a new powder as well. I would love to try something new. If you guys have any suggestions, leave some in the comments so I can, you know, go test some stuff out. But from the packaging and the color and the range, it looks like something I would love to try. Let me know if you've heard about Vasanti, if you know the Vasanti sisters, or if you've tried their products. Let me know, leave a review or a comment. I'm thinking about getting it. I haven't gotten it yet because I did want to do a little bit of research, you know, just trying to be more conscious about what I spend my money on these days and who I support and just if it works for me. So I didn't purchase it, but now that I've done a little bit of research, I feel like I might test it out because I did just put a little like swap on my wrist just to see, you know, if the brown color is really brown or if it was ashy, but it seemed pretty good. So I might give that a shot. So just a little bit of powder, a little bit more on my forehead, just to make sure it's nice and matte. Now look at that. Look at that. Who said that? So now that the powder is done, y'all don't judge me, but like I said, I haven't been to the beauty supply store. Another thing that I need to get, my list is gonna be so long when I finally have the time to go. But another thing that I need to get is eyebrow pencils. So I usually love to draw my eyebrows in. I tweeze them myself just to kind of clean them up so they don't look crazy. But I like to get the eyebrow pencils that have the little pencil at the tip and the brush at the other tip. But y'all, take a look at how short this thing is. This thing is so short because, like I said, haven't had the time to go, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use the brush portion, but I have a little light lip liner that I have lying around, which is just a nice chocolate brown like tone. I'm going to use a little bit of that just to fill my eyebrows in a little bit, and then use the brush end of this to just kind of give it a more natural like swoop.
It's important to just kind of take the time out in your life, you know, refocus on your goals, refocus on your dreams, just kind of, you know, reach out to friends and family when you need. The people that I talk to every day, of course, like my mom, absolutely every day, not even a question, but every other day.
I mean, I'm excited for next year. I feel like we've all had a pretty difficult 2020 to say the least. A lot of things came at people unexpectedly. People lost their jobs, people lost their income, they lost family and friends. It's been a really difficult year. We lost celebrities, people that we care about personally, a scary pandemic. There's just been a lot going on. So, I mean, it's safe to say that we're all looking forward to 2021. And I think a major part of that, especially for young, people, young women, is to just make sure that you are writing down your goals. You're setting your intentions, not just financially or whatever, but you're setting your intentions in general for just how you want to spend your time, setting your intentions for what you want to accomplish, at work. That's something that I've been doing a lot lately, even before I know it's looking crazy, but I'm gonna fix it, don't worry. So this is pretty much what the brush is for. You just kind of use it, and it just gives it such a natural like look. You brush that out, and voila. Moving on. I am going to use a little bit of blush on my cheek. So blush is one of my favorite parts of my beauty routine. I don't know why. Something about blush, especially if you're not using any crazy colors on your lips or your eyes. I don't usually do a lot of eye makeup too. I might wear lashes and use mascara every now and then. But for the most part, this is it. I love a nice, natural, soft glam, clear skin, matte face, okay? Maybe a little dewy sometimes, especially in the summer. But blush just adds a little bit of color to your face without doing too much. So let's put it on the cheeks. You want to smile while you're doing it. My mom taught me that when I was like 15. And I usually will put it all the way up here because it almost also serves as a little bit of a contour. So you put it here and you want to go a little bit upward. So it also contours your face a little bit, because if you use contour, then perfect. If not, just a little blush will do. See? Just like that. Color. Bam. So, lip liner. I'm gonna go in with the same pencil that I used on my eyes, eyebrows, on my lips. Like I said, I love this chocolatey brown color. I believe this is from Marcel. It's hypoallergenic, so it's healthy and good for the skin. It is cold chocolate. I believe that's what the shade for this is. And it's also waterproof. So rain or no rain, your makeup is staying intact, okay? Now I'm gonna add some lip gloss, and this is my favorite lip gloss right now. This is the Rimmel London Oh My Gloss lip gloss. If you follow me on my beauty page, Flair for Beauty, you see that I posted pretty much all of these products already. So just go on my beauty page, you see the description for everything if you're interested in purchasing any of these products. Look at that. It has a little bit of shimmer, so it just adds something to the look, you know? everyone, so that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I know it was a really short video, but I just kind of wanted to come in here, chit chat, you know, get a little bit glammed with you guys with a nice soft beat. If you have any questions or suggestion based on anything that I mentioned in this video, any of the looks, the beauty products, just anything in general, add me on Instagram, follow me, send me a DM. But just want to say happy December, guys. I know the year's ending. Just stay positive, stay sane, you know, surround yourself with your family and your friends, focus on those goals, stay focused, and we'll get through 2020 together. And also just be grateful, you know. I'm very grateful to God. As much as the year has been tough for everybody, I think it's important that we stay grateful. It's important to stay close to God. It's important to pray and just be appreciative of all the great things that you have in your life, because that is how you get more great things and more things to be grateful for. I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Leave me suggestions if you have any cute ideas for whatever it is you want to see on YouTube, and I will take a look. But thanks and have a good day.